Good morning. Now, the government is considering legislation to ban rogue model agencies that charge thousands of pounds to exploit young girls.
Top model Alex Leigh is bringing out a DVD to help hopeful young models fulfil their dreams. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Looking beautiful this morning.
Thank you very much.
Is it a minefield then for would-be models?
Yeah, I mean, obviously there's so many cowboys out there waiting to prey on vulnerable girls. And it's just, I just wanted to bring awareness to it. And also, having been in the industry for 15 years, I just thought, I know so many industry professionals, insiders, who all want to give these young girls advice on how to get into it. So I thought, what's the best thing to do? Make a DVD about it and let them know the right avenues to go down instead of getting taken for a ride by these cowboys.
Because there are a lot of them that, ask you to pay a fee to join the agencies, which, I mean, you know from your experience, you shouldn't have to do.
That is a big no-no. Anybody that asks you for any money up front, then, that should be a big warning sign that they're no good. Basically, all reputable agencies are with an association called the AMA, the Association of Model Agencies. And if you look up who you're going to see and make sure they're with them, then they're going to be reputable if they're with them. Any reputable agency is not going to ask you for any joining fee. They may ask for a small fee towards test shoots, but even if they ask for that, generally, if they think that you're going to work, then they'll pay it for you and just take it off your future earnings. So you very, very rarely get asked for cash up front.
If you'd known what you know now, do you think you would have done things differently?
Well, I was lucky. I was really lucky because I walked straight into a fantastic agency called Boss in Manchester. That's where I started. And they're one of the best agencies in Manchester, apart from Nemesis, who I'm with now, who are obviously the best. I was 15 when I joined. And an agent from London came down looking for a new face and asked me to move to London when I was 16. And obviously, because I'd gone through Boss to find them, they were another really reputable agency who only had my best interests at heart and really looked after me. So
really, all these up-and-coming models really need somebody like yourself that can be there to give them advice. And I'm imagining that's what your DVD does. What kind of areas does it cover?
I mean, I love it. I love taking all these young girls under my wing now because with 15 years experience, I mean, not that I'm playing my own trumpet, but there's not many people that have managed to stay around for that long. I've seen lots of people come and go. So I've been through all aspects of the industry. I've done real high fashion modelling. I've done commercial stuff. I've been on TV. I've been around the world. I've worked with virtually everybody there is to work with in the industry. So I know all the ins and outs. So I just want to pass on my advice to other girls and make sure that, they get looked after and
We've been dealing this morning with Michelle and her extreme diets. Is there a lot of pressure still on models, and does that come from agencies or does that come from the industry?
Well, I mean, I think in our society as a whole, there's a lot of pressure on women to be thin and look good. But I always said that the day that I started this job, if it ever got to the point where I started to worry about what I was eating, then I would give up, because to me, food is what life is all about. I love good food, good wine, and to be denied that is just not worth it, because at the end of the day, you have to remember it's a job. And as soon as the job interferes with your quality of life, then it's time to give it up. I mean, there's so many other ways that you can be involved in the fashion industry. I mean, I'm lucky that I'm naturally thin. So, I mean, I don't have to work that hard. And that's why most models generally have genes where they are naturally thin. But if you're not lucky enough to have that, then don't struggle your whole life and be miserable. Become a makeup artist, become a stylist, become a model booker.
There are other occupations, aren't there?
There's so many things where you could still be involved in the fashion industry, or you could be an extra, or and still be involved in this world.
Okay, so for anybody who's interested in becoming a model, they should go to your website and order the DVD online.
thealexleigh.com. Yeah.
Thank you, Alex.
Thank you
for joining us
very
this morning.
Thank you very much.
Well, that's it for today's show. Thanks for joining us. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow.